Hey guys, it's Optic Bad Aim here, and you may be wondering, Bad Aim, what is this article? Why do you have this up? Like, this is in Dunedin, New Zealand. What does this have to do with anything? Well, judging by the title, you might also be thinking, whoa, that's pretty fucked up. You know, who would tell someone to drink bleach? Well, xTahliia would. I have known about this story for a little while. You know, it happened on the 11th of March. It's now almost the end of March, as you guys can see. But I know I'm a little bit late covering this story. I wanted to cover it when it actually happened, but I've been busy recently with uni stuff because I just have such a life, obviously. But yeah, I thought I was gonna cover this story. I mean, Talia's basically deleted all social media except for her OnlyFans, of course, because she's a fucking slut. Like, gotta make that money from her nude photographs that she sends to fucking 13-year-old boys for like Uber Eats or something. I mean, Spinbot has already covered this. Like, I don't know why guys still talk to her, but yeah, I decided to cover this story now. So, all right, here we go. Drink bleach. Cyberstalker's messages revealed. This is Talia, by the way, and, just to clarify before I read into this, I'm pretty sure how this started is, Talia had a boyfriend, and this chick over here, I don't know, like, they must have broke up, and then, like, her boyfriend, went with her instead, and then all of a sudden, that just, started into, this fucking flame war over here. I mean, yeah, you guys get the point. Like, there's a lot we're going to be covering, and it even says, like, where to get help, suicide hotlines, basically. So, pretty fucked up stuff. We're going to cover that now. So, yeah. A woman subjected to 2 years of incessant online harassment by a Milton teenager. This is in Dunedin, by the way, and xTahliia is in Dunedin. So, like, originally when I saw this story, I thought, no, this can't be it. Like, I did a double take. Like, I saw the story, I'm like, oh yeah, Talia, and I'm like, wait, hold on, is this like the PS4 Talia? And it's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, fucking Jesus. So, harassment by Milton teenager has shared some of the vicious messages she received, which included a call for her to drink bleach and video it. The harassment was described by a judge as the worst case he had ever seen. So there we go. Talia Aloma Cochrane, which is Talia's real full name, 19 years old, which she is too, so, that just proves that it is. So, a beneficiary who previously described herself online as a model, influencer, photographer, rapper, a shit Black Ops 4 player that got nuked multiple times by RCX Lynx. Like, you guys should totally follow him. Like, I know me and Lynx have had some beef recently, but, like, he is 30th in the world for KD. He is actually a pretty good player, so, go give him a follow. But anyway, that's not the point. Like, she is a shit Call of Duty player, but yeah. Used more than 120 online profiles to target 21-year-old allegomans. So basically, this person, like that was the 21-year-old that got targeted. The Dunedin District Court heard yesterday. Every time the victim blocked an account from which she received abuse, another one would pop up and the vitriol would continue. On and on and on, Judge Kevin Phillips said. Since the Harmful Digital Communications Act 2015 came into place, I've dealt with a number of people who have offended against those provisions, but the case against you is the worst in my recall of any of those cases. Here we have a little, blurb. Allegoman 21 said the cyberstalking stripped her of her confidence and security. Well, I mean, looking at this person, she looks alright. I've seen pics of Talia, and let me just be honest. Talia is fucking scared. You know the reason why people bully, right? Is because they're fucking insecure about themselves. Like, I think Talia made a fucking account called, like, Ella Pigface, yet she's got the biggest fucking cake face. The biggest cake face. Like, would you like some fucking skin with that makeup, Talia? I mean, Jesus. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point is to call her out on bullshit. Cochrane pleaded guilty to 2 charges under the Act relating to conduct on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, trade me, yep. You know, social media is fucking toxic, including Twitter. I don't know why I didn't mention Twitter. She was pretty toxic on Twitter too. It was on bail, awaiting sentencing, when she struck again. So, like, she didn't learn anything from being on bail. She just, like, I don't even know. Okay. So I'm guessing this is one of a fake accounts, Miss Nolan 2020. So drink bleach, drink, yep. Yeah, just vile. Do it. I'm assuming that says whore. It's been blurred out. KYS, worthless piece of shit. Whore. 0 followers, 0 posts. So yeah, this is definitely like a Smurf account. One of the many of the 120 that Talia made just to, you know, fuck with this innocent person. So, I'd say she probably blocked that. Miss No One was among the many pseudonyms Talia used as part of her harassment and, yeah, image supplied. In mid-2020, so, you know, this was maybe, you know, almost a year ago, but she stole the victim's clothes and makeup and cut the cord on her hair straighteners, resulting in 2 theft charges being laid. So I'm assuming that's what she was on, like, you know, bail for, basically. Like, you know, she'd already been in trouble for that, and then she starts doing this shit. This Gorman, in an emotional impact or victim impact statement, described how her mental health had plummeted during the ordeal. Some nights I'd go to bed and hear Talia's messages repeating in my head, she said. Yeah, I mean, some nights I'd go to bed and think of how fucking ugly, like, that bitch was too, but, yeah. That's not the point of this video, people. About the time of lockdown, the victim told the court the malicious messages reached a crescendo and she deleted all social media accounts. Right. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing the victim deleted all their accounts because it says here, so Talia moved on to a younger sister and bombarded her with abuse instead. And I think this is the images. Yep, 20 comments. Ella Pigface. KYS, this is not gonna end, but your worthless life can do it. Talia, let me just say this. I've nuked you multiple times. The only thing good about your life in particular is you gave me more nukes on Black Ops 4. So you should be the last person talking. Like, another thing too, right? You dropped out of high school. You don't have a job, and OnlyFans isn't a job. You're not gonna make much money from that. People are just gonna charge back. What they're gonna do, right? They're gonna follow your OnlyFans, like, subscribe to it for money. They're gonna, like, screenshot all the fucking nudes, and then they're gonna charge back so they get their money back, and, like, they just got nudes for free. OnlyFans is not a job, alright? I know that's not the point of this video, but let me just get that out of the way. You don't have a job. You fucking mooch off the government for Centrelink money. You fucking bully people online. And then your dad found out about your OnlyFans and kicked you out of the house. So he should have. Let's be honest here. Yep, same old. Just abuse doesn't end. Even the younger sister had to put up with Talia's shit. So Ella Pigface was also one of the names she used. Yeah. At least she got a hold of the victim's phone number and called her repeatedly. She was relentless. The fact that someone could get satisfaction from something so nasty is disturbing. There was no obvious flashpoint that gave rise to the harassment, and Miss Gorman assumed the reason for the hatred was because she'd began dating Talia's former boyfriend. That's what I said at the start of the video, you know, Talia and that guy must have broke up, and then that guy went to her instead, and yep, you know, the jealous rage just started from there. You know, females living life on recruit difficulty. Let me just tell you something. If the worst part about your life is a boy breaking up with you, you're doing just fucking fine. That's all I have to say on that point. Regardless, Judge Phillips was staggered by the vindictiveness of the repeated attacks. Talia would make derogatory remarks about her appearance and continually encouraged her to kill herself, you know, just fucked up shit. How's your mental health? The defendant messaged on one occasion, followed by a laughing emoji, Defense counsel Anne Leonard said her client's upbringing had led to her being diagnosed with a personality disorder. Oh, it was the devil that made me do it. Is basically what the defense minister was trying to fucking say, or like, standing up for Talia. Like, oh, my upbringing, I had a rough upbringing. Can I just say for once, Brenton Tarrant had a fucking rough upbringing too, and at no point did they ever say like, oh well, he had a rough upbringing, so it was okay to do what he did too. Yeah, fucking, I hate that excuse. I really do. Fucking rough upbringing, my ass. What else? She told me it was like someone flicking a switch and she can't stop. Yeah, no, she doesn't want to stop. That's the point. Like, you can't change someone that doesn't want to change themselves, basically. So it's not a matter of like, oh yeah, I had a rough upbringing. Well, you should probably do something about that instead of just, blaming everyone else. She becomes so angry she has to lash out. Yep, more excuses. She told the court she had struggled with self-harm and social media attention herself, was getting counselling, and now had insight into the seriousness of her crimes. However, the judge was not so sure, myself included. 120 accounts. You don't accidentally harass someone with 120 accounts. That is bullshit. I don't really accept you're sorry about it, he said. He pointed to comments Talia had made to probation, which implied she had only targeted her because of something the victim originally posted online. Judge Philip called it absolute nonsense, but he is faced with a quandary over how to deal with the cyberstalker. I have to ask myself if your attempts to destroy her should result in the court and justice system destroying you and your life. You know what? I wish he did do that. I don't think it's justifiable. Rather than imprisonment, Talia was sentenced to 6 months and 12 months. She was banned from using social media or contacting the victim. That's a win in my book. I don't have to put up with this shit on Twitter. And she had to pay her $3,000, which, I mean, some compensation was paid off, which is good. And Judge Phillips declined an application by the Otago Daily Times to photograph Talia. That's because she's fucking ugly as Medusa. You'd probably turn a stone looking at her. But anyway, that's gonna sum up this video. Just wanted to get this off my chest. See ya.